Hey guys, welcome back. I figure I'm gonna go take the puch moped and finish up the last little details that are on it. This was a, you call it a barn find. It sat in someone's garage or basement or barn for quite a long time. And I got a couple of videos on resurrecting it, getting it back up and running. And it's real close, but it has a couple of little things to still kind of dial in. And we talked about the tune of it. It's running a little rich, and I ordered some other items for it. The switch bases, which you can see are tie wrapped on there now because they're broken, and the grips are kind of wasted. So I ordered the, I don't know if you want to call them the buckets for the switch and the grips. They both came in. They're cheap. I think these were probably like 10 bucks a piece for the two. They're different. And then the grips, I think, were probably about 10 bucks. And on top of that, one of my YouTube subscribers sent me, if you want, you can freeze it on that, a set of jets. We did a aftermarket carb on this, an aftermarket Bing carburetor. And the jets from a standard Bing do not fit on the knockoff. So he was nice enough to take the time and locate the jet kit for that, and even another body that holds the jet for me to play with and try to tweak a little bit finer run condition. So I want to thank him very much. Thanks, Eric. I don't remember what your channel name was, but I do appreciate you reaching out and sending those to me. They did make it. So I think we will probably try, maybe we'll fire it up and we'll kind of see how it does. Anybody who's interested, go back and watch the last video. I was running it down the street. This machine was set up to do 25 miles an hour. It was rated at 1.5 horsepower. They came in 3 ratings: a 1, a 1.5, and a 2, which were set to do 20 mile an hour, 25 mile an hour, and 30 mile an hour governed. So this, the engine is the same engine on a 1.5 or a 2. They just detune it a little bit, which was the smaller carburetor, a smaller intake, a restriction in the airbox, and a restriction in the exhaust. That stuff's been taken care of. It does 30 now. We want to see if we can just try to get a little bit more out of it, or at least try to get it to run a little bit better. What happens now when you rev it full throttle, it gets a little bit of like, I want to call it 4-stroking. You can kind of hear that it breaks up. It doesn't get that nice clean rev that it should. So without further ado, let me sit you up in a stand, fire it up, and we'll listen to that, and then we'll move forward. Let's see if we can do a cold start. We just turn the gas on. I gotta remember where everything is. Choke you push down, that's on. That's headlight. That's run. I think we're good to go. Let's give it a shot. It'll warm up a minute. That's what I'm talking about. You hear how it kind of is breaking up? So with those jets, we're going to try and leaning the mix out a little bit and see if we can get a better improvement. I got the carb out, still got fuel in it, got a pan underneath it. Get that bowl off of there and see if we can do a jet swap. I even tried closing the one that was in here a little bit. That came out with the whole thing. Let's go compare that to what we have. Alright, so I'm set up. What I have here, this is a drill index for small jets. It has, I'm not sure what the window sizes are. I think it's 19 to 80. Yeah, 19 to size 80. And what I did was I took the original one and found out what size bit fit inside there, so I know what the hole is. The reason why I say that is because this one has no writing on it, so it's kind of a guess. So now I have a gauge to kind of go by, and I took the ones that came in the package out, as you can see over here, and we laid those out, and they go anywhere from a 58, and he maxes out at a 74. I think it skips every one. So I'm going to go do the same with the drill bit, try to find out which one that this one lines up to on the scale, and then we're going to go back it up one or two and put that one in, and we'll see how it runs with that. So I'm going to guess the jet that was in there was between 68 and 70. It's kind of a guess because the jet that was in there, I tried to modify and close the hole up, so it's hard to get a good reading. Right now we have a 62 in there. Let's go see what that does and see if there's any kind of sound difference. Don't know if I need, let's give it a choke, let's see what happens. I think it sounds a little better. What do you think? I think why don't we try going a little smaller and see if we can get it to, ring out altogether. Go to the point where if we start getting a bog on the throttle, when we turn the throttle and it bogs down, then we know he definitely went too far. But let's go see. And down to the smallest jet. I think I'm running the 58. What was in there before was the 64. So let's see what we get on this one. Let's try with the choke off. See if it'll go with the choke off. big difference there. You hear it? So that's what I was looking for. Here how it's revving smooth and it's not breaking up so much. So I'm just gonna get the mix just right. So I think I'm gonna go and jump on changing out the grips and fixing the controls there so they're not tie wrapped on. Possibly get a mirror on it, and we'll go and buzz her down the road and see how it does. See if we can get that grip off without destroying it, just in case the other ones don't work out. It's got a little bit of silicone. I'm gonna shoot it next to the screwdriver. Let's see if we can rock that around. There we go. And go clean those up and knock off the silicone that I just put on there so the new ones stick. And we'll clean them up with some glass cleaner. I tried gluing them on before, and I find that makes more of a mess. I find if you actually can get it just super clean and dry, it'll hold on pretty good. We're going to find out on this one. Crack them out of the package. Should be 2 different sizes, because one has the throttle on it and the other one does not, and that's our larger one. I'm going to try putting them on first. If they don't stick, then I'll take some more of the wiper, wash one more time, window cleaner on them. But we'll see how it is first. Sometimes what helps too is an air gun. I think we're going to need it on this one. Maybe not. Kind of hanging off the end there a little bit. What you can do with the air gun, I'll show you. Hopefully you're in the shot. Let me bring you over to this side. Watch your head. Okay, there's a little hole that's in the end of the grip there. What happens is you shoot air in it, kind of puffs up around it and allows it to go. Put your finger over the other side and they'll go right on. Good for taking them off too without damage. That works really well. These were blown out on the end, so we couldn't do that. So that's it. I think we're going to kind of leave that one that way for a while. If I find it's running a little on the hot side, I'm going to back it up one jet size. That's the risk with a two-stroke. If you run it really lean and it makes a lot of power, but if you run it too lean, they melt down. So if I find that's the case, I'm going to back it up one. But for now, it seems pretty good. Controls are all done. Grips are on. Place the bodies on those. No more tie wraps holding that stuff together. Got a mirror kind of cobbled together. Motorcycle mirror. Drilled and mounted. But a little on the big side, but actually works pretty good. Smile. So you guys are looking through. So I think we're going to go wrap this one up for here. And it was a fun one to work on. And I'm starting to get like knocked through the bikes now. They're the ones that are most complete I'm taking care of first, which was this one, was the closest to being done. So now it's off the table, other than just doing some cleaning and detail and that kind of thing. But we'll get through them. We got a couple other ones to go do. Teaser for the future. All right, guys. On that note, I want to thank everybody for watching, commenting, subscribing, and I'll see you later.